Hello and welcome to Brothers Saints Field. My name is Jared Fitzpatrick and I am here with Special K, Christine Moran. And we're about to enjoy a lovely game of flag football between the Yenas and how do you pronounce that?
Go on, give it a go. Kunoichi?
Kunoichi?
Apologies
I
already.
really
We're starting with apologies.
I really should have asked Natty how to pronounce it properly before we started. We're going to go with Kunoichi, and if it's wrong, I apologize. If it's right, we meant it the whole time.
Just going through formalities here, doing an equipment check, and that's very important, G, because the timing of pulling those flags as a team and the sound it makes means everything.
Pop. That's the sound it makes. Yeah, there we
There you go. So, G, what's some of the things you're interested in with this game?
I'm interested in some of the lineups. I don't know a lot of the players, but some of the big names are in this game. Like you have the last two champion quarterbacks in Casey Cubis and Cody Fuller. I'm interested to see if Cody's actually playing quarterback or receiver. We're not going to know who's playing what positions until they come out. And my absolute favorite player from the state tournament is in this game, Shannon Nolan. She was my MVP for that state tournament. She was phenomenal, so I'm looking to see her carry on from that tournament. I am actually quite surprised Natty managed to draft some of the players, like to get Jessica Lowe, Riley O'Shaughnessy, Cody Fuller, and Shannon Nolan on the same team. I think they're going to make a lot of teams regret that.
Yeah, I think what is really exciting, Queensland have been particularly blessed with having the Casey Cubis, Cody Fuller quarterback, wide receiver connection. But this time they're up against each other, so mate against mate. And with the Nas team, they do have a couple of New Zealand players. So it'll be really interesting to see how they go in this competition and what they can bring. It's so good that we're expanding the competition to include our New Zealand sisters.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised. Like I just done one of the men's teams before, and there was players from WA, Victoria, New South Wales. Like this tournament has dragged people from all over the country. It will be interesting. This is the first game, and I don't think a lot of teams have had a lot of practice together. So some of the early plays might be the first time they've kind of ran them. So it's going to be interesting to see what the play design is going to be. Is it going to be very simple? How many plays are the? How many formations? These are all questions that are going to be answered in the next 10 minutes. Stay tuned.
Yeah, here we go. We've got some vibes happening on the sideline already. You're talking about that chemistry, but this is the first game for these women, so a lot of them coming together. Like I said, some from New Zealand. Also in the Kunoichi, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, in the Kunoichi team, whilst you have mentioned a few veterans there, there are a number of new players, so this is really awesome to see that mixing in.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, the Kunoichi team are in pink, and the Yena are in the yellow, white, and black.
You don't have the accent to say that, Gee, I'm sorry. Oh.
Opening play, and I guess we've got one of our answers, and that is Cody Fuller is stepping in at quarterback. But again, like when we're talking about chemistry, Cody is a bit of a jet setter. She's the NFL flag. I was going to say executive. What's the word I'm looking for? Ambassador.
I call her the face of.
She is the face that runs the place. So she's been all over the place and not been training.
So the blitzer has done really well. I think that's Tash from New Zealand to get in the face of Cody there, and that means everything. It means puts a pressure under the quarterback, and she wasn't able to give a pass that was catchable there. They did get hands to it though, and this is some of that chemistry we're talking about. These will be some of the nerves that we're just getting out of the system.
Yeah, the route was open. It was just passed just a little bit behind, but they'll start getting these as the game goes on. And there's a flag, I think it might be a false start on Shannon Nolan. We'll see. Yep, false start.
Yeah,
on
she looks
Shannon Nolan.
suitably annoyed with herself. If I know Shannon, she's a perfectionist.
After I just talked her up.
Yeah,
But she
you
is a
think so.
defensive player, not a receiver, and there's no such thing as a false start on on defense, so she just needs to get used to that.
Yeah, I have had the privilege of playing with Shannon. She was actually, I like to say she was my understudy and does the job better than I did. But yeah, she can play anywhere. She's such an athlete.
So we're now third down and long. She has bombed it, and Shannon.
Excellent receive. There you go.
She has made up for that and some.
She's just
And
foxing with you.
we are back to first down, and what that looks like is about 8 yards to go. So they have now 4 chances from 8 yards out to get a touchdown, and that was a much better pass from Cody Fuller. She was just warming up her arm for those first 2, so she could bomb it down the field.
That's correct. And it's all about timing and how deep they run their routes. So Cody will be getting used to the speed in which players run their routes, and it's always different when you've got defense in front of them. You've got Beck Gordon, who's playing that safety position. You can see she's organising the troops quite well there. She's QB spying as well. Great reception by Jess. That's just standard Jess Lou behaviour, to be honest, and making the quarterback look good, which is your job as a wide receiver.
And that's taking it down to the 5-yard line. So second down, 5 to go. Another great pass by Cody Fuller.
No run zone.
I think they're, in the no run zone. I don't know if they were going to be planning on running it anyway. We have trips off to the right, overload, and there are fade
There
to
you
the
go.
back corner, and Shannon Nolan comes down with the touchdown.
I think she has more than undone her false start there. Good work, Shannon.
Yeah, not bad for a DB. She's got hands.
Well, you're a former DB coach for tackle, and DBs need to have good hands and make those intercepts, correct?
Yeah, it's not completely necessary, but if you can, it's definitely a bonus.
So here they're going for the points after, but it's really hard to defend this. But, the blitzer has done really well then in giving Cody some grief, and she wasn't able to make that connection. So well done.
No,
to
that
defense.
was a point after. It's a little bit. I think she actually missed her intended target, overthrown them, but there was someone behind her.
I see, trick plays already.
Actually,
Got
no,
me.
you know what? I don't think she did because it hit her right in the hands. I think that was a designed pass to that person behind her because it was quite over the initial receiver's head. And now we are.
I think Cody would argue that most plays are as per design.
Yeah, if it works. And the Yenad's coming out with a run play first up, trying to get some yards after catch, but to no avail. Which will bring up second down, and they got 1 yard from that. But don't be fooled. I think they'll probably try and suck the defense in because Casey Cubis can throw the length of the pitch.
Yeah, they'll be sussing out what the defense are doing and what they're showing. And as you can see, Casey can bullet that pass, so that takes a bit of getting used to as well.
Yeah, it looks like the receiver, the ball came so fast the receiver didn't get her gloves together. Or there's a big hole in them.
That sounds painful.
But that will now bring up third down, so now they have 2 more to get to the halfway line. And again, a lot of short yards with
Here
one
we go.
receiver going deep.
Oh.
And she's caught over the GM. Natty's head.
Great work. Great work. I think I made that technique of catching between the knees cool. I've done that before, but Natty recovered so well. She can make pull a flag while being horizontal in the air. It's kind of her trademark. So well done, both teams.
And that now brings up first down and about 20 yards to even up the scores. Again, a few little crossing. Oh, and it's an interception by number 8.
Might be all the way.
And she has gone all the way for a pick 6.
And that is Anastasia. And she comes with some junior national flag representing Queensland, and she's been offensive captain, and she's showing how it's done right now. Cool and calm under pressure there.
And I've just remembered we can do replays. I will have to remember that for next time. It's too late now. But
Let the
remind
record
me.
show that's Gerard's
Touchdowns,
fault.
replays. Yes, let the record show. Apparently that's my fault. Everything that goes wrong on this stream will be my fault. I accept full responsibility for everything that Kay does wrong.
Yes, correct.
And now they're going for the point after. Going with that trips formation again. Worked from the last time, and a little... that was very good coverage. I think it was just like a little spot right over the top, over the middle.
Yeah, Shannon comes from AFL, so she doesn't mind going up and getting it, but that time she came off second best. Good defense.
There's a bit of contact, but I like that the referees are kind of letting it go.
Well, I would describe Beck Gordon as one of the more aggressive defender players. She comes from a tackle football background as well, so I totally get it, but be good to see if she can ruffle some feathers and get under some players' skin here. And a nice quick reception here. Short yardage.
Yeah, it was a good little crossing route, and this is what I was talking about with Shannon Nolan. As soon as that ball left Casey Cupis' hand, she's already off of her player and crashing down on the crossing route. Like, she just has an instinct for getting to the ball. Another deep ball. It's overthrown. It was there. It was a nice read by Cubis. Just a little bit overthrown.
Yeah, and that I'm going to give some credit there to Riley O'Shaughnessy. Cubis is a tall quarterback, but Riley is extremely tall as well. Now, they're usually on the same team, so I'm not sure that Cubis has had to come up with the arms of Riley. So she's done well then to just get in her vision and make it very difficult to make a pass, and she gets there quick.
Yeah, it's probably what forced her to just kind of overthrow it, just throw it a little bit high. Here we go. Oh, with a little bit of a trick play, but
and there
no.
you go. She heard me talking about her, and she just said, watch this.
Riley saw that one coming, and now we're in fourth down. So fourth and quite a bit to go. Expect like a cover 3 defense. Just like, do not let them get over that midline, or it'll be first down, and they get to continue. Also on the other side, the Yenaz, don't be catching the ball without getting over that halfway line. You don't want to get flagged a yard short.
Unlucky. I can see what they were trying to work there. Just need some more time for that offense to find their timing and their chemistry, I think. But that's going to come.
Yeah, a couple of balls are like they're not too far off. That one was just a little bit low. Another one, I think it was a pressure. It got in her face. She just threw it a little bit high. But they are there, as we saw by that deep ball in their first drive. And Kunoichi get the ball back for their second offensive drive. Last one was a pick 6. And it's just a short little dump-off pass to number 30.
Yeah, it's all about trying to condition the defense. So probably they've done a few long balls, so where they've been successful. So they're probably just trying to tempt the defense into crowding and coming in more shallow to let loose on a deeper ball. We've got Nolan in the backfield now.
And it is a handoff. Nice little move, but she has been tackled, was that 5-6 yards short?
And that was well covered by Keely Stevens. She's from New South Wales as well and has quite some experience in some high-level competition. But you saw how she boxed her in and was able to get a clean pull on that flag. Good read. Nolan in the backfield again.
See if they now try and fake the handoff this time and go over the top.
Sure thing.
And yes, they have.
Good pressure.
Too much pressure in the face. She did have a receiver open in the backfield, but it just, I think, just took a little bit too long to develop. And by the time Cody saw it, I think she was already
Yeah, so with
done
those
for.
play actions, they do take a little bit more time, and Cody probably just needs to keep her eyes up and let Nolan do the fake or the mesh point there as the running back.
That now brings up 4th down, so they need to get to the halfway line to keep this drive alive. So this is where you kind of watch for Jessica Liu for those little corner routes. Oh, but no,
cover
she's
two.
going for it.
Covered,
And
yeah. So defense, you'll notice, are lining up in a straight formation, a flat formation. So they're not giving the offense any indication of what cover they're doing, and they dropped into a cover 2 there and successfully stopped the progression of the Yenars.
Yeah, the receiver done well to get open, but yeah, just a little bit overthrown by Cody Fuller, the NFL face. And that was, looks like what, a 10-yard, no, a 7-yard completion by Casey Cubis. You can see their team, they're trying to just get like 10 yards at a time.
Yeah, I think that's smart. They're just, I think Cubis has a good head on her shoulders, so she's probably just trying to keep them calm and just get a little momentum, start to march them down the field. Get a few completions. Snap was a little low on that one, but she's, well, low for Cubis. She's rather tall.
Yeah, and again, that was just all like 10-yard comebacks. And we're now at 3rd down, so I'd expect someone, if not all of them, probably not all of them, but at least 1 or 2 will go downfield. They seem to be trying this little 10-yard passes and then try and get someone free down the field. Oh, no, they've got all the comebacks and
go.
1 player downfield. And
Tamika showing all of her experience. She lost it in the air, but readjusted and made a fantastic catch. Tamika also is a very good center. Snaps the ball.
No, that was great, but it was a bit of a dodgy ball by Cubis, a little bit behind, but Tamika just saw it in the air, came back, and got it where she had turned her defender.
Yeah, unlucky for the defender. Fun fact about number 33, Tara, I believe. She actually trained in Jakarta.
Cubis steps back. Oh, missed the flag, and the ball is up, and it
Great
is number
work.
8,
So,
Batista.
yeah, again, number 8 having a great day, but I think we can give that to Riley. I know she missed the flag, but she caused enough havoc that Cubis couldn't get her usual good ball away. It was a bit high and was to be able to pick it off.
And that's Batista now with 2 picks, 1 pick 6, 2 interceptions for the game. Having a fantastic game.
She's been named in the Australian flag football team, and I can see why, travelling to LA in June.
That'll be fun.
She's also a high-level netball player. Very cool. And I think some of those skills are showing.
You can kind of see she bodied out the defender, the offensive player with
Yes,
that catch.
correct.
And
Here we
Shannon
go.
Nolan down the field again.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
what a
she's caught it.
reception. That AFL skill, Nolan turned what should have been probably 3 or 4 plays into 1. Great work, great connection.
That was like, Shannon Nolan is about 3'2", but she plays about 7 foot. I can't believe she actually went up and came down with that ball.
We used to, we when she first came on, she was a little Dania.
A little Dania, that's pretty small. If you're a little, Dania's already little.
But they both have hops. And did she one-hand that?
Yeah, she kind of came down with one hand,
What a
but
show-off.
secured it with the second. And they're trying the little run. Is it going to be the play action? It's going to be run. And
Probably didn't sell
Cubis
that play
didn't
action.
bother, and it's an yeah, that was
nice.
a terrible ball.
Oh, good Lord, what a run. All the way, all the way. What a
Batista-
chase. Fantastic chase. But that is number 44. That's Keely Stevens again from New South Wales.
Okay, now it comes
This
into
is
the fact where I don't know the rules for this because that was point after, and it was an interception. So is that interception worth 1 point?
I believe so, but it was so good I want it to be 6.
Oh, well, could we just give them 6? I'm going
I
to
didn't
give them
realise we had the
1
power.
point
But
for
we will
now,
confirm.
and we will confirm that later. Actually, Liam. But anyway, back to the game, and I will get clarification on the score. And again, they're coming back with those. Yeah, they're just doing these little 10-yard simple dig routes. But it's working for them, and it's really opening up one of the yards over the top. It seems like they come out with 4 digs or quarter routes or out routes, and then it's 2 points. So let's just have another 1 point. So it's a 2 point for the interception return on the extra point. And again, yep, they're doing the short routes, and then someone goes deep, and she is open.
A ball!
Oh.
What a catch! Unlucky for the defense. Batista again. That time was not so lucky with the pick, but I mean, Cubis is not. She's throwing to the defender who's had 2 picks, but she's not scared.
No, not when like your receiver. Like, the defender went all for the ball there. It's paid off for the last 2 times. This one just dropped over her head. Great reception by the receiver and a great ball by Casey Cubis.
And Gerard just had me run over to confirm the scoring rules. I had no intentions of running today.
I did not tell you to do anything. You decided you wanted to go over.
Now, this is a very difficult position to defend. We've got trips.
And she's under center, so...
Here we go. Up, up, up. Oh, toe tap, nice. And...
That was a great ball by Cubis. She just put it where her receiver was the only one that was going to get it. She was going to come down with it, or it was going to be incomplete.
And that touchdown is to Tasha Wayne. She's also a blitzer.
And now we've got a game. As you can see, as every drive goes, every player is just getting better and better as they start to ease into the game, ease into the competition. The quarterbacks, both of them kind of missed their first few. And since then, you've got like 2 of the best players in the country. Cody Fuller, probably the best Australian flag player we've ever had in Australia. She'd be number 1 on my bus. How about you?
Absolutely. But I mean, this is what's great about this competition is that we do have such high skill, such experienced vets playing with up-and-comers, getting experience and really holding their own.
Yeah, well, Batista, I don't know who that is. I think she's kind of new, but so far she's completely changed this game. And then you get your vets like, do we even call Shannon Nolan a vet? She's played 1 competition. She plays like she's been playing for years.
Yeah, it's relatively new sport, so comparatively, she's been in and around it for a little while. She's got and she's still playing. She's a dual sports player. She's playing AFL as well, and has been very successful in that. And speaking of young new players, number 30, who's been doing a lot of really good short routes, and number 12 there, who's Heidi. They're both relatively new to flag football, and they are holding their own and starting to get some of those balls passed to them now. So it's really good to see them starting to contribute to the yards that are being marched down the field.
I think it was Heidi that got the conversion in the back of the infield
that I missed
last time. Yeah, and they've been trying that little cross route a few times,
yeah.
and it's been off. That one was on point. That was a great ball. Oh, and I was going to say Shannon just done the oh crap head whip around because I was thrown behind her, and I thought she had nailed that.
Yeah.
But that was 4th down, and now it is a turnover on downs.
And we're talking about these new players. I just watched Heidi then as she went to do her route. She had the sense of mind to make sure she got out of the way of that blitzer, which can be a common mistake and a penalty if you impede that blitzer. But she had eyes up, she was aware where she was, and she rerouted herself. So whilst they're new to the game, they're showing good skills and good knowledge.
Which is good, considering a lot of these teams haven't had a lot of practice together. I'm very impressed on how quickly everyone's kind of picking it up.
Oh, Natty there trying to pick up the scraps.
Yeah, again with a little hook, right? It seems to be working for them. Natty's now biting on it a lot harder than she was before, putting pressure and causing an incompletion.
And this is what starts to happen, which makes the game really interesting. They're starting to get a sense of what some of the plays are. They'll recognise them. And same with the offense. They're starting to get used to how the defense players play. So,
Well, no, yeah, with that one, Cubis would have seen that Natty's now biting down on those, so she knows that she can get over the top now.
correct.
And
She got her.
No, it's a safety. I was wondering why the receiver wasn't running after the catch, but that was a sack in the end zone for a safety, and we may need another points clarification. Is that 2 points?
I believe it's 2 points.
I think it's 2 points. Let's just give them 2 points.
But that, believe it or not, that is actually a rare thing to happen where you get the QB, but for Riley, not so. It's probably her trademark. She's gone viral before with her walk-off after getting a sack. She's very cool. Cooler than me.
Was it a cool walk?
It was a cool walk.
It was a cool walk. It went viral for the walk, not for
Conor
the sack.
McGregor style.
Ah, yes. And she's very wiry. Long limbs. That
Yeah,
would
very
be
fast,
like
very tall.
like a jellyfish with that Callum McGregor walk. Okay, and now it's number 30 you were talking about before.
Yep. And Beck was in there within a split second with a good ball.
And Kunoichi have the ball again. We are now second down and quite a distance. Fuller is, she wanted that crosser route, but it was too good defense. Tried to get the dump off, but said, nah.
And Beck just showing her experience there. She didn't think she could intercept it, so she instead batted it down rather than tipping it up and it being still caught.
Okay, let's see what they're going to pull out. I would say the fact that Fuller has just been staring down Nolan. This might be going deep to Nolan. No, it's a little Jessica Liu dump off.
So that's the thing about Jess. She's quiet, a little achiever, and then she comes out with some brilliant stuff. She is reliable as anything. So defense almost don't see her. I don't know how she does it, but she does it.
Well, she's a first down machine. It's like she'll just snap the ball and do whatever, and then it's like, oh crap, we need a first down. It's like, oh yeah. Jess is going to be open.
Yeah. And Jess is really patient with her routes, so she knows where she has to be when.
Back with the running back. Are they going to try run, play action? And it is a play action. And going
Here we
deep
go.
to number 12.
It's on. There we go. I definitely saw that one. Heidi, well done. Heidi nutting.
Another from Heidi, another for Kunoichi, and a brilliant ball by the face of the NFL flag.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Cody Fuller.
Not bad brag to say that, I was getting touchdowns from the face of flag, NFL flag. And she's had 3 seasons at Brisbane flag here and is a national champion, but comes from a multi-sport background. It shows. Very skilled.
And here we go for 1 point conversion.
Trips.
And they've tried. Oh! No.
Oh, unfortunate. But I liked what she was thinking. She was trying for that toe tap.
Yeah, I think it's probably just pulled up a little bit shallow. Could have went deeper towards the post.
Yeah,
she was a little bit covered. Yeah, Cody, be better. We expect perfection from Cody.
In a team that have only just come together today. And you'll see Riley out there having the time of her life. Nothing phases that girl. She's out there dancing. And I've got to give it to the blitzers, and this is probably because I've had experience of it. They sprint that 7 yards plus, play after play after play.
Okay, let's see what the Yanaz come out. They've got their little shovel pass.
Nice, it's paid off this time.
Not a lot of yards, but at least they actually completed it this time.
Yeah, they adjusted for the Riley long arm, and I think Tamika made that happen. Good job.
Yeah, that's the second time they've tried that. I think Natty's quite a smart player. I think she'll pick up on it next time when that happens. But then also, Cubis is quite smart. If she sees that Natty's picking up on it, she'll probably go over the top. This is what I love about this game.
And that's really good insight into some of the thinking that happens that people mightn't be aware of. They're always scheming, always gaming, and they're looking at the last play, how people react to it.
Like a play like that, they might know they'll only get 1 yard every time, but they might be doing it just to get. There you go, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
There we go.
It didn't come off, but they tried it, they faked it, so that they could go deep. So they're trying to get everyone to bite down. So that's really good play calling by the Yenaz. The execution, though, a little bit not so good.
Yeah, so it looks like the blitzer has made contact with the QB, which is not allowed. But Cubis should be pretty used to that because I used to train against her, and it wasn't so good with the stopping when I was
No,
blitzing.
your knees are quite old.
Thank you. That's on the live stream. Thanks, G.
Yep.
But you could see immediately Cubis was looking at the ref. Arms out.
And
Little bit
so
dramatic.
that will be first down again and 10 yards. So now they have, let's say, about 10 yards to go, give or take 5 yards. I'm not counting hash marks. It's about that.
I haven't seen a whole lot of change up in what the defense are doing, and that's probably smart because they're being effective.
They just really need to cover deep on their left-hand side. It just seems like anything that's successful by the Yenaz is just going deep up their right-hand side. So if they can fix that.
And that's a smart play. They're actually trying to look for that middle pocket where because they're sending a blitzer, that leaves a hole there, and that's usually the weak side safety will come crashing down on that. And they definitely had a crash. There was a bit of a collision, but everyone looks okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to see what the referee was doing, but it looks like whatever it was declined anyway.
And Kaylee Taylor did well to keep that ball and make a good reception.
And what is happening?
That's halftime?
Is that halftime?
Yeah.
Or everyone's just quit? No, it looks like that is halftime. And Kunoichi are up 27-9 over the Naz. We've got Batista with a pick six and another interception, and Shannon Nolan is tearing them apart. And what's number 12? What's her name?
Oh, Heidi Nutting.
Heidi Nutting is doing a fantastic job. On the Yenaz, it looks like they're just kind of sharing the ball around. You can definitely see their game plan. A lot of little short passes to try and bring the defense down and getting over the top. So they've had a couple of great passes over the top. A lot of very good balls by Casey Cubis. So let's see if it continues in the second half or if either team's going to change something up. And we will go to an ad break. This live stream is sponsored by Christy Moran's Instagram page. Give her a follow. All right, and we'll be back in 5. Push the button, Moran. Okay, that was the shortest 5 minutes I've ever seen. No.
No, they're just keen.
Oh, and yeah, we're already going. I've trying to control a dog.
That's not me. He means his pet dog.
Oh yes, not Moran.
Just for clarification. This is audio only. Gee. And again, they've started with a nice short route, short march down. Just obviously, I'm wondering what the teams have chatted about in the half time and what we'll see different in this second half.
Yeah, probably not much considering how long they had for halftime. They might have went, "Hey, how you going? Good. All right, let's get back onto the field."
Great little route there. I like seeing Cubis moving a little bit as a quarterback.
Yeah, just extended the play, and she got to see that crossing right and nailed it. But Natty looks like I think they might be playing a bit of a cover two. Natty seems to be playing shallow. And again, another little crossing right.
And
Good
secure.
flag there by
Yeah.
Nolan. But yeah, just
Ever
fundamental
trust-
football by the Yanars.
Ever trusty hands there by Tamiko.
We are now in fourth down, so you can see that big line down the middle of the field. That's not there by accident. They've put that there on purpose. That is the halfway line. They need to get past that, and then they get 4 more chances. If they don't, then they give the ball back.
Oh, a little side toss. There we go. That's a short play. Did they get? Yes.
It looks
that's
like
first down.
it is first down. So yes, that little short play that they've been doing comes off. And we've seen that they have plays that come off that little short play to try and get over the top. So we'll see if we see more of that in the second half.
So what defense need to do is just be aware of where they are in the field and look for that next time. They're trying to.
But again, there they go. They've just run their little hitch concept. So this time, yeah, I would say they'll have a couple of hitches, and one of the outside receivers will probably run like a deep cross or a post route. So the safeties just really need to make sure they're staying over the top. Someone is going deep. And there it is, number 6 is going, and there's a collision. She wasn't going to get to the ball anyway. But the safety done a really good job. She identified the player that was going deep. She did run a post route. Lucky guess. But the defender kind of got in the way. So that is now third down. And they have about 15 yards to go. So
Strong right.
here we go with the crossing right again. Was she sacked? I think she got the ball off just before she was sacked, but it was incomplete anyway. Good right.
Yeah. With Cubis moving like that, Riley doesn't seem to be adjusting quite yet. She's not staying in front of her. You want to stay hip to hip right in front of her, and she's allowing Cubis to get out of the box a little bit, so she probably need to adjust that.
The good thing is, though, she made her roll out to her non-dominant side. So that means Cubis then has to throw back across her body, and that's what made that pass inaccurate. You don't want to force her to run to her passing strength, because then she can just run and throw the ball on the run, a lot more accurate. So even though she didn't get the flag, she did force her to her non-dominant hand, which she's doing now. She's coming upfield.
Great adjustment to get to that ball. Because she timed that beautifully, she waited, and then she went forward for it. The defense didn't know where the ball was.
And guess what? I remembered. We've got instant replay.
To get to that ball.
So she had Natty back turned to the ball. So Natty was playing the man. The ball was actually thrown just a little bit inside. So because the receiver actually had eyes on the ball, she managed to break inside. Natty had her head turned and was beat on that one. But that was a great route by the receiver.
Trips to the right. The flood concept here, beautiful. Tamika. She's not fast, but she's tall and reliable, and she knows exactly the depth of her route. Good job.
Yeah, and just a good read there by Kyrgios again. Just rolls out, throws across her body, but from her strong side, toss out for the cross and rights. And that brings it to 27-16 with Kunoichi now with their first drive of the second half.
Yeah, I think the game feels like it's been more contested than that. I think that Kunoichi came out a little stronger in the initial few plays, so that's paid off for them. They connected a bit quicker.
And the Kunoichi, their first play of the second half is a little bit of trickery. But it didn't pull off. It was just overthrown for Jessica Liu. I think the score, what you're saying, I think it's because of the pick six. That's really skewed the score. Like, offensively and defensively, they've both kind of been driving the ball, doing well. The pick six, though, has really
The Batista
changed it
factor.
up. There's a nice little hitch right there to her, I'd say her favorite receiver so far in Shannon Nolan, which brings up third down.
Shannon's very good at doing the evasive hip work. You do have to be careful when playing flag. You can't actually jump. You can dip, though, to try and get through your defender.
When you have young knees, you can dip. I don't think we would have a chance in hell of doing any sort of dipping motions these days.
In my relatively short flag career, there was no dipping done.
No, dipping was left for after with
I was on
chips.
defense, to be fair.
And they've went with a little play action over the middle to number 12 again, but I think she's just short. I don't think she's managed to get over the line.
I think they were trying to get a bit of a rub route happening there, but the defense, whilst they nearly collided, they stayed organised. They stayed on their player. They manned up.
Yeah, 2 yards short, but that was third down, so now they have another chance. I don't think they've been in this situation before, so I'm not sure what they're going to do with they only need 2 yards. So don't expect anyone downfield. I think they're just going to, run the ball. Smart, just get the first down. Keep the drive moving. And it was a little run play to number 30. I'm really impressed by these young players that I've never seen before. 30, Batista, and number 12, which I've heard her name multiple times now, and I keep forgetting.
Heidi.
Heidi. I will not forget that again.
It's okay, Heidi, I got you.
And under center, and it's a fake handoff, and going deep to Heidi.
Oh, that was great defense.
She was kind of bumped off the ball there, but no flags on the play.
Oh, I like a bit of rough.
Little bit of physicality. Don't mind it.
So that's number 7, which is Monique Frost. Another New Zealand player. So come a long way to play some big games. She's also played rugby, so that probably rugby 7. So that probably explains a little bit. Not to be messed with.
Which will be a learning experience for Heidi. Like, she needs to know she needs to take that physicality and still go get the ball. And
Here we
it's
go.
going deep.
What a readjust.
To Batista. These, like, I gotta give it to Natty. Like, we were talking up the vets that she managed to draft in this, but those 2 young players, Batista and Heidi, are like in contention for MVP.
Absolutely, and if Keely Stevens had an extra yard there, she would have got her, but unfortunately.
And I forgot to play the replay again. I was too excited about the catch. I forgot to do the replay, and it's going to...
Almost. Debbie
Tried
was
some trickery.
introduced to flag by her brothers, so good to see her out there and getting amongst it, giving them grief. Debbie's also 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
She has no knee problems. Like
No,
us.
no, yeah. I want her dipping even when there's no one near. Just practice
Just
your
showing
dips
off.
out there. Just show off your knees. Another
Here
little
we go.
trickery short, and Natty again in the flats. Natty's owning those flats.
And that was Krista. Stretching out, making as much yardage on that as possible. Here we go again. Oh, but we chopped and changed here.
Incomplete. Yes, it's an incomplete pass, almost. And also we're seeing something that might shock a lot of people is Cody Fuller is playing on defense. Yes, you heard that right. Cody Fuller is on defense.
She's living her dream right now.
I bet she wishes she had pads on so she could hit Cubis. But you can't. Don't do it.
She's actually
Don't do it, Fuller.
blitzing.
Look at the smile in her face.
Does she know that she can't yell at the QB like that?
I don't think she cares. She's the face of the NFL, don't you know? She can
it's
do what she wants.
4-1-4. They're fighting. 2 Christmases.
Cody is now on the field posing. It is 4th down and about 15 yards to go.
So we've got trips here.
Cody is blitzing from the wrong side.
I've never seen her move so fast. She's making weird noises.
Oh, and she's missed the flag and she's given up. Like, what are you doing, Cody?
She can't turn.
Ah.
Oh, we'll blame that on Cody.
Yeah.
That
Tamika
seems
Sutton
fair.
down the field.
And look at Cubas just saying, "Oh well, too bad for you, Cody."
Yeah, the camera wasn't on them, so they completely missed
Oh.
that. But yeah, another touchdown for the Naz.
Well, it rightly should have been on Tamika there. That was a great route that she ran.
It was a great ball. Cubis had no pressure. She just sidestepped Cody Fuller. Not normally a defender.
Yeah, and Cody went into another postcode trying to turn around to come back.
Yeah, she got a little bit overexcited there. Clean up aisle 5.
Looks like we're going trips again. This is very difficult position to defend from, so let's see if they can do it.
So they usually just run crossing routes to the open side of the field. This time, no.
Overthrown.
Yeah, they tried the crossing routes with a little
too much of a
flair.
cannon in Cubas sometimes.
Yeah, a little bit too hard by Cubas. And the score is now 33-22 to the Kunoichi. If that's how you say it.
I say Kunoichi.
Kunoichi.
So we'll find out who is right or
Kunoichi,
who's more wrong.
and it's probably something completely different. Okay, so under center there from Cody with a little shovel pass to get a couple of cheeky little yards, nothing too special.
Yeah, that's to number 30, Lani.
Was that Batista?
No,
No.
Batista's number 8.
Lani
Lani Werneke.
I think I have given Batista credit for a couple of things that number 30 has done.
Yeah, no, Lani has been really strong in that short dump-off route for the QB. And she's relatively new to flag football as well. She played her first tournament at Nationals this year for Queensland.
Yeah, I just realised when I was plugging Heidi and Batista, I forgot about Lani because I got Batista and Lani mixed up with a couple of their plays. So they've got 3 good young players in this team. Oh, that's... Oh, Jess Lou just kind of pulled up a little bit too early there.
I think she thought she was going to collide with her own player there, so it may have either been timed wrongly or somebody hasn't quite gone the right depth. Offense is a lot like choreography. You kind of have to make sure you do your move, perfecting it, so that other players can do their routes as well.
Yes, do your move. That's
do your move. Do your route.
That's how you call plays. I just call a play and just like, Moran, go out and do your move, please. And then she'd do her move. And it's,
what
it's
a
a pick. Let's see if her flag, nope. Cody can still not flag.
She may have had a stint on defense, but that doesn't mean she can pull a flag. So that's Monique Frost again, who's flown all the way from New Zealand. Also plays rugby. That's eyes up football. Well done.
That's making it interesting. The Yenas are now starting, 7 yards out with 4 chances to get a tutty. Go do your move, Cubis.
I've started something. There's
Oh, and it's a crossing route
There's a
again. Those
Tamika
crossing
move.
routes are working quite well for the Yenas. And Tamika, I don't think she's dropped one yet.
No, and
Great
she's catching in traffic too. Just goes to show how secure Tamika's hands are.
It brings up second down and like 1 yard. I wonder if we'll see that little shovel pass thing that they do. See, Cubis is going under center. And are we seeing a
Rolls to the
reverse?
right. There we go.
No, yeah, just a short pass. It's worked. It's 6 points. 6 plus 22 is 28. So the score is now 28-33.
And just to give credit, that's the centre snapping. So from snap position, getting up, moving across, getting some distance on a defender and making sure she catches that ball.
Yeah, what's going on, defense? How are you not covering that? This is a long
We would
huddle.
have done it, right?
This has got to be some sort of trick play. This is a long huddle.
Yeah.
This is going to be a double pass. Oh,
Trips.
Tamika's out wide. Oh, and Tamika, the tallest player on the field versus the 3'4".
We've got Tasha, Kaylee, and Tamika to the left.
Let's see if they're just going to go up high. Yep, they are.
Go
Like,
height.
get the mismatch. Oh, and I
Yes.
think no.
No, touchdown. She knows
She has got
exactly
in.
where she is on the field, and you've got to give credit to Shannon giving it a red-hot go. She jumped up for that, but, that's why you go to Tamika. She's tall and safe hands.
She did. As soon as I saw Tamika out there on Shannon, I was like, well, I know where this ball is going.
And that's the beauty of it. We have the other receivers running their routes so well. They're dragging their defender players so that there is that one-on-one matchup. So that off-the-ball work is really important too. So well done by the other receivers.
And now we have one sleeve leg Fuller try. Oh, she's going deep, and that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I think what Cody's wearing, I believe that's called flag swag.
Flag swag. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, it looks like you
That's
forgot
better.
to get
that
dressed.
sounded more Australian.
Yeah. Cody has only half dressed today.
It's the hands on the hips for me.
So that is second down and long. I would be expecting Kunoichi to start kind of playing the clock at the moment. I mean, they're up by 4 points. Drive down the field, get one more touchdown, and make it a 2-possession game. And I don't think there'll be enough time left on the clock for the Yenas. So
We're under centre. It's a toss.
Yep.
Give it to ever reliable Shannon, but that was great defense by Beck. Beck read that pretty early, was able to get there and make a really quick pull on that flag. One thing I'm really impressed by is there hasn't been a lot of penalties. It's been quite a clean game.
yeah. Also, the refs are letting a little bit of contact go, which is good. It's even on both sides.
I generally ask for that when I was playing.
Oh, give me contact. And you're like, yeah,
Well,
show me your move.
Got tight bunch here. Let's see if they flare all out. Yeah, there they go.
And Jessica Liu is wide open
Yeah.
and brings the ball in.
Oh,
And
she's
she's
going-
fumbled it, but I think she's managed
No,
to get
she's-
over the line.
Yeah. She's so aware of what she needs to do and where she is on that field.
The first down
Impressive.
machine.
Yes, she is. You did call that.
Oh, she didn't get the first down.
She gave.
Oh, she must have got flagged before
yeah,
she got over.
She was.
Or that's a very bad spot. We don't know. We're watching it on the field from the end, so our view is a little bit different. So that will be fourth down now, and I don't think they got over.
And just to tell you what we're working with, Gerard has the video in front of him.
Yeah, I'm not really looking at it. She did get over. So that's now first down. That was good. Okay, so this is what they wanted. A lot of little short plays. Use up the 4 downs. Get over the halfway line, and then just keep the drive going. Take time off the clock.
And
Make sure you score.
And I can see Cody, she's talking to her receivers, and I can see her receivers responding. I think she's asking what she thinks they think might be on, or what they think they can do, which is very cool.
And they're running a
Got
motion, and it's a handoff.
Oh,
Oh, Heidi does a little spin, but gets flagged for her efforts.
yeah. Look, that was a great maneuver, but you're coming up against a very experienced defender in number 8, Beck Gordon.
Yeah, that's the kind of play that if you had a blocker, it would be good, but you're not allowed to block in this game, so...
I found out the hard way when I played my first game of flag.
I also see the game next door has ended, so this must be getting very close to finishing. Fuller is just lollygagging back there, just taking time off the clock. She knows like they've got this game wrapped up as long as they don't do something stupid.
Yes, the play will be called not stupid.
Not stupid. Yeah. Sit. Do your move.
Under
Oh,
center.
she's gone under center. Is this a... Oh, this will be a fake.
It's a motion.
Yeah, there we go. No, they haven't faked it.
Oh,
they are running.
great maneuver, but... and that's what you got to do in flag. You got to swarm as defense. Just in case your first defender player misses, you got to be there to support and back up. And the ever-elusive Nolan did not get away.
No, not a lot of... Like, when we said take time off the clock, like, these last two plays are just too short. Like, the jet... A couple of jets, it's... you need a little bit more. At least she can't throw an interception if you don't throw it.
There is that.
And this is a timeout by the Yenas. We're on third down. They've got 2 more downs to go. Not two more chances.
Hands are back on the hips, so this must mean business. I think we're going to go for a throw.
Oh,
Do you reckon that's a tell?
Cody Fuller's going to do a throw. Do your move, Cody. She's going to get a lot of power off of that sleeved leg. If she can get that sleeved leg in the ground, that's where all her power comes from. Sleeve power.
Defense lining
Oh,
up in
another
formation.
fake.
Here we go, small.
Just low, and they've got a little piddly bit of yards again. They're really playing this clock. I thought they would have tried to get like more yards though.
Yeah,
Because now
but
it's 4th down and they have to get a touchdown.
you know what? Jess can tiptoe that sideline. She's done it before. She's gotten some spectacular touchdowns. And in Debbie, she's young, but she's holding her own on that corner on the left side there.
Well, this is it for the game. I think I just heard 10 seconds. So if they can score a touchdown here, it's over.
Here we go.
And
Run.
Heidi is... she's been flagged.
Great flag.
That is a touchdown.
Again, Monique Frost. She's had a game. Good on
That
her.
is-
And I think
that is
that
it.
is it.
They just chewed the clock. That's what Fuller, in her hands on her hip, in her swag, she's like, let's just run this clock down. It ends 33-29.
Ooh, bragging rights.
Kunoichi and the face of the NFL flag.
But what a game.
Little Miss Swag.
What a game. A clean game too. Good game. Good vibes out there. And a great first game. These two teams are going to do very well in this competition.
Yeah, and it did come down to that pick 6 by Batista. Both offenses done a fantastic job, but yeah, it was just that pick 6 by Batista that was the difference maker.
The game changer, the momentum changer. Well, congratulations to Kunoichi. And we will go and check if that's even how it's pronounced.
Yes, bye.
She waited and then she went forward for it. The defense didn't know where the ball was.
And
was
guess
unable
what?
to
I
react.
remembered. We've got instant replay. So she had Natty back turned to the ball.
Correct.
So Natty was playing the man. The ball was actually thrown just a little.